big change from April the 27 last. Came down here last 3-2. This time round in the cup, turned it massively around and come away with a big 6-1 win. You chipped in with a goal yourself, and you showed a little bit of charity by offering up your penalty to Keane Halpin, who made no mistakes. So how do you sum the game up?
Good game. Played well. We couldn't really keep up with us, to be honest, in the first half. We've done very well, passed the ball quick, and we just finished our chances.
And talking through the goals, you had Keane getting a little bit of luck from the goalkeeper, then Paul getting his first senior goal with the club after he's moved from CPIX. Joe Lawless scoring on the right end of a set piece for a change is usually the other way round when we tend to give away goals. And then that bit of magic from Kevin. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, Kev done very well. Seen the keeper off his line, chipped him, top corner, great goal.
And then they got one back themselves. And then I was kind of thinking to myself, they get one early in the second half, it could make it interesting, but it didn't happen. It turned out to be yourself to put us further in front again, and then that penalty from Keane to wrap the game up.
Yeah, it was always going to be the next goal, it's most important in the second half. If they got the second, they had the tails up, they were going to come at us again, but thankfully it went our way.
And now looking at the semi-final teams, there's ourselves, Ballartown, Castlebar Celtic and Moyfella. I know the neutrals would probably want us to get Moyfella, but when you get to this stage of the competition, if you want to win it, you have to play what's in front of you.
Yeah, look, Moyfella would be, no offence, but it would be the lesser of the three teams in the semi-final. I'd like Castlebar Celtic.
You will like Castlebar Celtic, and I can see why, because they've beaten us twice already in the league and you just want to get one over them.
Yeah.
I think we can all say that. So looking forward to next Sunday, the cup final against Kilchmarnock in Solar 21. I'm sure the mood in the camp now following a good run of late will be instrumental to how we perform next Sunday. Get the last focus on the game, play the game, don't play to the occasion, and make sure all the nerves are settled.
Yeah, look, today was just a good example. We put in six goals, 7 goals last week. We just need to go out and just play our own game.
Of course, yeah. And Kilchmarnock, as we know ourselves, they've been a tricky enough side for us the last couple of seasons. I know last season we drew them at home, they beat us away. This season we've beat them narrowly home and away in the league, but a cup final is a one-off. They'll be up for it, they'll be well organised, and it's just a matter of individual battles on the day.
Yeah, league form goes out the window when it comes to a cup final. Like, it's anyone's game really. We just need to keep the heads down, train well this week and play right for Sunday.
And of course the younger lads will be getting a bit of game time during the week between under 18s and under 21, so that'll give them a little bit more tune in on their football speed, touches and all that. Help them prepare and run race for the final, while for the old fogies like yourself, Mark and Gary and Killian, it would be just training and see how you get on, and hopefully you don't get any knocks.
Yeah, that's it. Young lads are doing well with under 18s and 21s, so hopefully they'll keep going with that. And like the older lads, then probably WD-40 on the hips or something like that, and get ready for next week.
Indeed, and we'll be looking forward to next weekend. And as they say, let's get out there and kick ass. But most importantly, we need to get the Red and Black Army over to Solar 21 Park. The support this season hasn't been as big as other years, but I think the message has to go out that we need plenty of noise, plenty of colour in Solar 21 Park next Sunday.
Yeah, look, it's a cup final. It's going to be a good game. Great football on show between two good teams, and just come out and support if you can.
And as Darren says, we want you over in Solar 21 Park. Get right behind the team, get your red and black out, and get behind 100%, because we want to bring that cup home to hell or high water. We don't care how we do it, so long as we do it. And thanks very much.
Go on. Thank you.
Last April 27th, we travelled down here and we lost 3-2. I was chatting to you before the game and you said that today was going to lay down a marker. 90 minutes has elapsed and that marker was laid down with that fabulous win. How did you sum the game up?
it was one of those games you're thinking all along the last couple of weeks we've been progressing, and you can see the progress. And we'd won 4 and 5, and we've been improving. You could see it back down to the 18s and the 21s this week. That we're really starting to motor. But given the way we've given up this fixture the last time we were here, we were leading 2-1 and we collapsed a little bit with 20 to go and we lost it 3-2. This was going to show have we learned, have we progressed, and I think we've shown all that work and all that progress we said we were making has been happening, and it's there in evidence. Today was a good day, and we're very pleased with the boys.
And the 3-goal rush in the first half really got things motoring for us. Starting off with Cian Halpin's goal, you have to say that the keeper could have done better with that one. It wasn't the greatest shot the reserve struck, and the keeper, you have to argue, made a little bit of a hames of it, but it still went in. But it got us underway. Then Paul Mee made it 2, then Joel Lawless made it 3, and within 5-6 minutes we were really flying.
It was the way we started, wasn't it? It was the intensity we brought to the game. It was the willingness to run hard. It was the willingness to close down really quickly and win the ball back. And yes, we got a bit of luck with Cian's goal, but again, we'd won the ball back earlier. Cian made a great run. He took on the fullback and he got a strike away, and we got a stroke of luck off it. But I think we deserved it at that point. We'd gone close twice just previous to that. But on the second goal, we showed a huge amount of quality that's been in some of the previous games. The movement between Paul and Brownie and Dia set that goal up, and to finish it was superb. And again, it was great to see Joe score that third goal from a corner, something we haven't done all season really, and again, another positive.
And that bit of magic from Kevin Kettrick, a real smackaroonie goal, but it was something that you could sit back on a sun lounger with a cigar, glass of wine, swig it and enjoy it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Kevin's been fantastic for us, and again, watching the work that Kevin puts in, I think we all see the skill and talent Kevin has, and obviously some of the brilliant finishes he's put into his games, but the work rate he put into today's game was huge, and he leads by example, and he's a very important player to us, and I was delighted he got that goal. He deserved it.
Conn Rangers did pull a goal back before the break, which turned out to be the only consolation of note. Second half, Brownie restored the 4-goal cushion, followed by the penalties dispatched by Cian Halpin to make it 6. So that really put the icing on the cake.
Oh, it did. Look, it eased the pressure. I mean, in fairness to Conn Rangers, they've made a reputation for coming back from difficult situations, and we're expecting nothing else. They've been a couple of goals down in various games this season and have come back. So we needed to show that we could continue that work rate into the second half, and we could build on it. And I thought second half we were even more dominant in the way we played and what we did. And so look, when we got those 2 goals through Brownie and Cian, it relieved the pressure, allowed the lads to play a little bit more and continue working to the end.
So we'll park today now, and we look forward to next Sunday, the cup final. And I'm sure the lads will be going in with a lot of confidence now on the recent one.
I'm sure they will. It's a big day for us, it's a big day for the club. Players love finals, it's something to look forward to, and isn't it great? We get to go back to training now on Tuesday night and look forward to something as important as that next Sunday, and work our way through the fixtures that are there. The youths tomorrow are back here in Conn Rangers, and we've 2 games to get through on Thursday night. We have our sessions to get through, and then we can look forward to the Premier game next Saturday night against Ballyhonus, which is just as important. And then, the crown off the week, these boys will go and try to win that cup. And I think there won't be much between both sides. It should be a great game of football, and we're really looking forward to it.
Kilchimanock, they've been to a cup final last season, and they lost on penalties to Casper Celtic in a thrilling game, and they'd be well up for it, and they'll be looking to pull the rabbit out of the hat over the 90 minutes themselves.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they've shown already this season, and last season and this season, they were the only ones to beat Casper Celtic on their day. They're a match for anybody. They're full of pace, they've lots of talented players, and they've a successful enough underage set up themselves, and they're bringing those players through. So again, 2 brilliantly evenly matched teams. Great.
And we'll be looking forward to get plenty of supporters back to Casper next Sunday.
I hope so. The more we can get out to support these lads and the effort that they're putting in, the better. It's a good day. It makes a difference to these players to see people come and watch them play, and encourage them to put that 10-15% more in. So if people are around, they can make that game next week, or they're on holidays, please come and watch the game. You'll enjoy it. It's a good standard of football, and your support will be very much appreciated.
And all I can say on that note is get your red and black outfits out, red and black flags if you have any, scarves, whatever, and get over to Solar 21 Park on Sunday and get right behind the lads.
Absolutely, and get out on Thursday night for the 21s when they're at home. The bees are there. You know, try to get to Ballyhonus next Saturday if you can. If you really love your football, the more games you can get, the better.
Thank you very much.